Okay, we're up here at West Head, and funnily enough, there was a couple of girls trapped here in a car and they couldn't get out because of the locked boom gates. But because we've got a secret code here, we've managed to get them out and we've let ourselves in. As you know, these days you cannot get into West Head. The boom gates closed after sunset. So we're going to go down and going to hit what we knew as the rope back 27 years ago. These days it's called the West Head Battery. Apparently they did some improvements about 2 or 3 years ago, and there's an old track that you can get down and see the gun emplacements. But we're going to go down the inclined rail. We never knew that it was a rail line going down 27 years ago. We used to sort of like go down on a fisherman's rope. We're going to go see if the rope's still there. If not, we'll just go down what's known as the old soldier's track and see what we can see. Alright, off we go on our little night adventure. Alright, we've travelled down, is it West Head Road? I think it might be West Head Road. We've travelled down the West Head Road here and we've stopped just before it divides, the road divides, just for a little bit of reminiscing. About probably 28 years ago, I think it was 1993, we were just coming back from a party at Clontarf, and you come flying down this road here, West Head Road. You see all the burnout marks, and as the cars were flying down here, I'm pretty sure his name was Carl in a red Cortina. He's come flying down here and he's missed this divide in the road and he's clipped the rocks just here and he's rolled the Cortina down here. And I can remember back in those days there was no mobile phones or anything, so we had to drive down to the little lookout there, Commodore Heights, and actually use the CB to contact people over at Umina for them to call the police and tow trucks. So this is where he rolled. So he must have missed this little divide here, and he's clipped those rocks there and he's rolled all the way down there. Survived, nothing happened to him, but that's just a little bit of nostalgia from 28 years ago. Alright, we're not too far away now. We're going to do this walk down the escarpment where the rope once used to be. We're not quite sure if it's still going to be there, but it used to be an inclined rail link to service the tunnels down the bottom of Commodore Heights there, so we're going to give it a crack. If not, they have redone, I think it's called the old soldier's track. So if we can't get down the old rope, we're going to go down a dedicated track. Okay, this is where the rope once used to be, right down this escarpment here. So this was the tree right there where the rope was tied to, and someone has taken the rope, and you can see some anchor points down there. I don't know if that'll pick up in the camera, but it looks like people abseil down here now. Now I'm not quite sure if we should risk going down there or just take the dedicated track that they've built. But that's where 27 years ago all of us jumped the guardrail up here. It wasn't cleared as it is now. All these this concrete here is still the foundation from back from 1941 of where the inclined rail line used to be. It used to work, I think, from what I read, on a pulley system, and it was to service the gun emplacements down the bottom there. So plenty of wildlife, I'll give you the tip. Plenty of kangaroos and whatnot. Do you want to see if we can make it down there, Mav, or not? You don't reckon?
Get on the path. Might try and come back up it.
Alright, we'll try that. We'll go down the path and see where that takes us. But this was the original rail line down here, and when we did it we had no idea. You can see something looking at us down there. Look, some eyes shining right down at us. Aim your torch right down the bottom there. Yeah, there's eyes looking right back up at us. I'd say kangaroos. Let's just head up here again. I'm just going to see that sign. And these are the stairs that have, I think they did all this up back in 2016. You've got a couple of abseilers down here that were heading down. So when I had a look at that on the website, I wasn't too confident that the rope would still be there. So this is the dedicated track. I think they call this the old soldier's track. I think this takes us down to the the fortification complex down there. And here's the sign up here of what the rail line look like. So you got West Head Battery. And there's the rail line right there, and as you can see it says no access. Alright, we've got four gun placements to find, Mav. See up the top there, you've got a red one, a blue one, a red one, and another yellow one. One of them I read has a boulder that's fallen down off the sheer cliff face that's blocked the back door, so we'll have to enter it some other way. But see where the car's parked? I point to the car right down the bottom, where that starts the access. Yeah, that's where our car's parked, right there.
This is the old track.
And that's the old, where the rope used to be. But there's no rope. But if you had abseiling gear, you could easily climb down. But we're going to get down the bottom and we're going to see if we can climb back up it again. West Head Battery, 460 metres each way, approximately our return. Grade hard. Steep with ladder climbing required. I'm loving that. Historic heritage, World War II military battery. This was used to protect the Hawkesbury River Railway Bridge and to prevent Japanese raiding parties entering Pittwater and Cowan Creek. I also heard it was to protect the WWII train tunnel as well. Alright, let's make our way down and see what it's like. We've started the climb down. So they grade this as hard. So far I can't see why they would classify it as hard. But then again, I don't think it's graded for fit people. I think it's graded for everyone, so some people would find it extremely difficult maybe getting back up again. Do these steps look like they've all been put in, you reckon?
Some of them, like these, look like they've been just carved out of stone.
Yeah. I wonder if there was a track here
These are all freestanding.
Yeah. Someone's put those in, yeah. You can see where they've been cut. Because I don't know if this would have been here back in 1941. No. The only way to get down would have been that rail line. It was like a service line, so whatever they needed. And it was like a pulley system. They're not all that sure how it was made, but they reckon it was counterweights and all that.
Yeah, right.
So, and it was tied similar to the tree. So something would go around a tree like a pulley system, and then the counterweight would bring it up and bring it down. And then once it got to the bottom, it had a sharp turn left and then headed towards the gun placements, emplacements. So we're in West Head at the moment. The boom gate is closed. Yet as we were driving along West Head Road, we saw about maybe, what, 10-15 cars? Yeah, 10-15 cars. So what I'd say people do is go down, camp, and leave their cars and wait for the boom gate to open in the morning. What we're going to do, we're going to try to turbo boost over the boom gate like we did to get in.
So if you're walking down to, what's opposite Palm Beach Wharf there? The basin?
The basin, yep.
Is that where you've walked to the basin?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's why they're stopped there. I'm pretty sure that's where everyone camps, down the basin. Alright, we'll keep on walking. Once we come to something worth filming, we'll start up again. Alright, we can hear the water now, so we've come down the path and we have come down to our very first ladder. It might be the only ladder, I don't know. This is similar to Sublime Point Lookout that I did with Jules. Ladder. Children must be supervised. Always face the ladder. Use both hands and climb slowly. Let's see how steep it is. When we did Sublime Point there at Thurul, that had about 3 or 4 ladders as well. But to get to the ladders, you're nearly half dead. Yeah. You know, you got to walk, and by the time you get to the ladders, once you do the 3 or 4 ladders, you're pretty much near the top. The hardest part is getting to the ladders. Where is the ladder? Have we missed it? Oh, here it is.
It's still stairs to the right. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's not really a ladder.
Yes, it is. On the right there.
Yeah, I can see it. It's not really a ladder.
Yeah, this is identical to Sublime. how they build. They should do a lot more of this at...
There's the first bunker too from the left.
You seen the bunker?
Yeah.
Oh, you can too. So they've done it beautifully. The trail virtually is on top of the bunker.
Second one in front of it.
Yeah, and there's the boulder they speak of. That's rolled down from the cliff up here. And it's gone down. It hasn't knocked anything, it's just fallen on the back of the wall there. Okay, Matt Mavericks is going to head down the ladder, facing the ladder.
2 hands on the rails.
2 hands on the rails.
Across the camera.
That's right. You've got people that need to face the ladder, and then you've got others that feel confident walking down the proper way. It's not a huge climb down, and there's only the 2. If you use your bottom against the railing here, it works similar to if you hold it with hands. Balance. Nadia Comaneci. I don't think a lot of people remember her.
No.
That's well constructed.
316 stainless steel.
316 stainless steel. Got a couple of concrete bollards here. That ain't going anywhere quick. So this must be the viewing post, because the gun emplacement looks a little bit different to this one. You got an upstairs and downstairs, eh?
Yep, 2 story.
2 story, fancy. Fancy. Someone's taking a piss? Yeah. Woo! Oh, stench! Yeah, right about that. Yeah, definite viewing platform. We'll hit the DX80 with 32,000. That's what it looks like. Down to the water. Oh, she's cut off again. It doesn't like it. We've just come out from the top section here. I'm going to go down and see underneath. These wouldn't have housed. Oh yeah, this too. These wouldn't have housed any guns, I don't think. This just would have been a search post. Huh?
It's not functioning.
It's not functioning.
It is.
It is too. Both of them. There's one here as well.
Yeah.
They would have taken artillery fire. Here we go. We've got something written here. Height, top base plate, datum points. A bit too technical for me. You have to be served in the 1st regiment to know what all that means. Is that bulletproof glass around?
No, it'll be very disappointing if something damaged it.
94. Let's see some of these dates. I saw 94. 81. 16th of the 11th, 1981. It's 1968. I wonder if John...
63.
63.
63.
John Caldwell, 30th of the 3rd, 1968. He would have had to have come down on the rope.
89.
1989, 1998, 2018. Wow. They built things good back in those days. Now the other one, where was it? A little bit further to the...
Yeah, just down here. Not straight down in front of it.
So we made it to these ones from, look at that cliff there. The other one? Well hidden. Well, I might be making that mistake again, not charging the bloody flashlight. It's ridiculous. Okay, so this over here, you can see Barrenjoey in the distance there. Summer Bay and Barrenjoey Lighthouse. I don't know if that's coming through the camera, but is it flashing?
Yeah, well, that's that.
There it is. Yeah. This takes us back. Oh, there's the other one there.
Yeah, there's one more.
Oh, there is another one, is there?
Somewhere here. But it's at the top of it from the
It's cleared this so well. That's the one we were just at, yeah?
Yep.
At the top there. Oh yeah, there's more stairs going down, so they must watch the spiderwebby. Oh yeah, here it is. There's that sheer cliff they speak of. I don't think you'd find any rocks they come down exactly behind this. Oh yeah. Is that a rock that's caused that, or someone's just...
Someone's hammered that out.
Just someone's hammered that out. Maybe...
Where got in there originally?
This is where that... I forget what size it was. 4.7 inch or something. This is where the big gun emplacement was. So you would keep the artillery shells, I'd say, under here. I don't remember ever being in this one.
No.
I don't think we've come down this far.
Where anything else down there, that's it?
No, that's just a little... where they house the shells, I'd say. I would have housed the shells under here. And then when they were ready to fire them, they'd bring them up, and this is where the big gun emplacement would have sat.
On the side.
That's what?
On the side, so I don't know why the bash along the back.
Oh yeah. That's the original door. Maybe you can't get down through there. Maybe it's all overgrown. Go have a look through. Nothing there? Go round to the front. I'll film you from up the top here. Oh, you can't really? Oh yeah, there you go. So we're right on the water, yeah?
Walk down to the water.
Yeah, right on the water, yeah.
There's a track down there.
There is a track? You reckon there's anything down there though?
Down there, we walk around to the other one.
You reckon we walk along the water or walk along the dedicated track?
It's all rock. We just go the track.
You go to track just in case. Pity they couldn't bring the some sort of imitation gun down here to see what it was like, how big it actually was. How awesome would that be? And it rotates. You just imagine it going. So this was used to defend Pittwater first and foremost. Then you've got the Brooklyn rail line bridge and the WWII train tunnel, because that's how they were getting supplies to and from. And there was where was that midget submarine? At Whale Beach, yeah?
No, it's in Pittwater here somewhere.
Pittwater, yeah.
Yeah, so he's somewhere over near the island, I think.
That's where the war grave is.
Yeah, it's not too far in.
Yeah. And across the water there, I don't think you could see the lights, that's where Kilcare is. Kilcare Heights. We had a 50th over that way a couple of years back. Well, nearly 10 years ago now.
Yeah.
Goes quicker.
Yeah, 60.
Yeah.
Australia's 50th this year.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm nearly there as well. Alright, we're going to walk back up the stairs and we're going to see if we can find these other two that were on the map at the top of the lookout there, but there's another one or two that we've seen. There was no, they weren't on the map, but we could actually see a Google shot of them from up above. Let's come back out again. And we can see another one in the distance there. I don't know if you can pick that up. This one looks like another viewing.
Just gonna have a quick look up here.
I reckon that's where the incline rail used to be? That could be it, you know, Mav. I think it is, you know. Something on that tree there. Marked.
There's something around through too.
You don't think this was it?
Well, no, because you can't get up past this to here.
Oh, no, that's not it.
The massive cliff there.
You know, there is there. See that cliff there?
Yeah.
It's in the middle there.
Yeah.
Got to go head around a little bit further. You want to give it a go to walk back up again?
Yeah. Well, it's easy climbing up and down, so.
Yeah, alright, we'll see.
Go going up.
See what it looks like from the bottom here.
Depends on how overgrown it is.
Yeah. I'd say it wouldn't be overgrown because if abseilers are coming to and from, they'd want it pretty clear. This is a fantastic walk. If anyone...
It's like day walk.
Huh?
It's like day walk.
Yeah, I know. If anyone's wanting to come during the day here...
Oh, that's solid.
It is solid, isn't it? Where's that falling from?
They've ripped it out.
There you go. I can see something up there. See the bars in up there?
Up where?
Up here on to your right.
Oh, what have I got in there? It's like a dugout.
There too. I don't even... Yeah, go in. I don't even remember this.
No.
This was hidden.
This would have been buried.
Yeah, this was buried. So someone's told them about this. I don't remember this ever being there. But it goes right around. This too. It's like a jail cell. Yeah, I was here in 93. Oh, I don't remember any of this. We never went into these. I think we only went in one. Someone's built a fire here. 75. Leaf was here at 75. Roderick was attacked by moths. Poor old Roderick must have passed away here. Here's another one. 1969. 69, and this one says 73. Kerry was here 13/11/73. Yeah, turn yours on. Yeah, that's it. Is there a lock on there?
Yeah.
Where does it head around to? Nowhere. What, pull the lock up again?
There would have been a ladder.
Let me see what it's like. The fire lock.
No, you're not getting that one.
I'm not getting that one.
There would have been a ladder there to get down in there.
Yeah.
Pins and all. Nice bird's nest.
Is it? It is too.
89.
Yeah, you get your little DN70 out because I've lost all power in my torch here. That's it. That's the one. Yeah, another one here, a little swallow's nest. No, I don't think it's swallows. No. It's swallows on top of the roof normally. Oh, nice little girl.
Nice artwork.
Yeah. That's real 70s artwork, that is. Yeah, definitely never been in here.
J. Fisher, 781, 1968.
68. So people knew about this way back then. Alright, is there another one around the corner there?
Yeah, the bunker on the left. It must be one of the gun turrets on the left, I think. Yeah, turn right, come out, on the left.
That's some good workmanship, isn't there? That's brilliantly done. That's easily missed back. Like you said, this would have been overgrown. Yep. And do you reckon there's floods here too?
Well, only because of the tide line inside the wall. It's about
Yeah.
4 inches up the wall.
Unless it's water coming from the top going in those drain pipes there.
Well, I reckon it would have been full of mud over the years.
Yeah, someone's cleared it out.
They've dug it out.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Check that stone out up there. Just sitting there by itself.
Hang on, let me come down. Up the top there?
Yeah,
no.
that one just there.
I think that's the escarpment of where the incline rail line used to come down. I don't remember coming this one either.
I don't remember doing these back in 92.
I think this is the one I remember doing. Yeah, this is the one I did with my son Brandon, because I remember coming in through the back door here, and the rail line must be just there. It must be up through that escarpment there.
Well, we didn't come straight down the rail line originally straight into this.
Yeah, we did. Oh no, sorry. It was you got to turn left a little bit. Rail line must be just to the right there. But we those other ones to the left there, and other ones that we went through. Yeah. We never did those.
No. I remember.
You hear that? What was that?
What?
Something just took off down here. I don't know what it was.
I think you hear anything.
You reckon? Sounded like a rabbit, fox or something.
Keep on the snowman.
Is it? Wasp nest, yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's wasps in it.
Okay, there wasp nests for sure.
You go up on top?
I think what we'll do, we'll see if we can find those other two that aren't marked on the map, but they're to the left here, Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll head along the. Huh? You're going to get up on the roof? Can you get up? Oh, you can too. See if you can see anything. It's pretty dark, you cannot see. Alright, we'll pause here for a little bit and see if we can find these other couple.
They're falling down.
We found a huge contingent of abseiling rope here. There might be a person on the end of the other line. What is that? Is that good rope or not? It's been cut.
Well, I thought it was lift up here. I thought I was going to wind it up and take it.
Is there a track heading down towards the ocean here or not? There is a track? No, I think we'll just keep on walking up along here and see what we can see. Keep on heading along this track and see if you can find those other gun shelters that are not marked on the map. We have found the original inclined railway. So abseilers that have come down and have left their rope here, and it's just around the corner here. You can see the old original concrete footings that the railway used to sit on just here. I don't know if I'll be able to get up. I don't have the use of my hands. Matt Mavericks is trying to, so that's where we came down, a whole bunch of us, down that escarpment up there. But there used to be a rope that we'd all hang on to, and you get down to the bottom of all these foundations here, and from here you would turn left, and that's why we only managed to find one gun shelter back in the day, because we didn't have very good torches and we couldn't get around any further. So
great torches.
Back in the day?
You have mag lights and dolphins.
Dolphins, yeah. I think it was just the just cigarette lighters we pretty much used back in the day. Okay, we're going to have to go closer to the water to get around to these other ones, because there's no track down through here. So remember you said there was a track back there? That heads down to the water?
It looked like it, yeah.
And maybe we'll head back down over there and see what we can see. Alright, we've walked around the rocks for a little bit. We've just found the other shelter that's not listed on any map, and I now know why, because we have come along the rocks here, and this is not made for any human or child to access this shelter up here, or this lookout post. So this is the last one that we need to get into and have a look at, and then we're going to start heading back. I better turn my torch off so I can use both hands. Mav's doing the spider walk climb up to it. Just be careful, it's a long way down if you fall. Huh? Everything's loose up there?
Yeah. There's not much to step on or grab hold of.
You now know why this is not marked up. Just tug on the things before you pull yourself up to make sure they're all okay. This reminds me of yeah, right. Reminds me of the search post at Newcastle, having to climb up that massive hill. You can just see the corner of it up the top there. Make sure you're grabbing onto something, Mav. Well done. Oh, bit of a landslip. You okay? Yep. Alright. I'll come up in a sec. Alright, we've reached the lookout post here, and something has collapsed it, whether or not a big boulder or whatnot has dropped from the top, but it's on a 45, or like a big slant, like a runway. One side is completely tanked. Can you go up a little bit further? Yeah, go up a little bit further. Is there any rose bushes here or anything? I tell you what, getting down's not going to be easy.
No.
Oh, look at that. We're out of torches too. Make sure the Rio's holding it.
That's all it's holding.
Yeah, I know. Oh, they won't be fixing this. You going to try to climb in?
This won't be getting this short. No, I'm not getting in there.
If that
comes down, you're dead.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know, it's got a Bible or something.
Mav's seen something in here.
It's just a plastic box.
What is it?
It's just a plastic box.
Oh, there's nothing left of this
The syringe in there as well.
search post.
Oh, that's what it is. It's an old syringe box.
Syringe box?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder how you'd... Is there a track leading from behind it back up, you reckon?
I don't know. I don't think anybody's been here for a long, long time.
True. Just leave it there for a sec. Is that going to sit there like that? But we'll... Where are you?
Scott was FT at 11.
Scott? At what year? Mavericks, you can have my car if it falls on me.
Where's the key?
In my pocket. Oh shit! Whacked my head on the roof. I'm just seeing if there's a... No, I don't know how you got down here. What, you reckon from the top? Yeah, I think you'd come across from the rocks. That's all I can think of.
There may be a truck further around.
Maybe. Is that hitting you in the eye or not?
No.
Yeah, she's long gone. What are some of the dates that you saw?
No, I can't read it. It's all worn out.
Yeah, it won't be long. All it's going to take another boulder, and you got some sunglasses here.
Well,
Yeah.
just careful walking back through it, because there's a whole heap of syringes right here.
Yeah. What, is there a syringe?
Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3.
Where? You never told. You just told me there was a syringe
I told
box.
you there were syringes.
I thought you said it's just a syringe box.
That's why I said it was. I think it's a syringe box just there. Right there.
Oh yeah, look at them all. Hypodermic needles.
Grubs.
Rubs, there you go.
Yeah, they're not legends.
They've been in there for a while. Alright, let me get out of here before it falls on me.
You're not worried about the needle.
Oh, don't worry about the needle.
Okay, twice. I really don't like the steel post there.
Sit there. You really don't like what?
The steel post here. Look at it.
I know.
We're just right underneath it.
Yeah, yeah. That'll hold up for another couple of years. Is that all that's holding, you reckon?
Oh, this section here, but it's cracked on here in this corner.
Yeah.
So it's only the steel on there.
Mate's going to decapitate your head straight
and
there.
this post. Well, we don't have to worry about carrying me out of here injured, because I'll be dead.
You'll be dead.
Oh, be careful of the ants and all that next to your door.
Yeah. Paul there would be flying us both out.
Oh yeah, in pieces.
In pieces. Alright, that's a wrap from the West Head battery. What we'll do, we'll take some video footage of the lookout up the top there looking down around Commodore Heights, but we're going to have to use both our hands to get down here. Go backwards if you can, mate. Alright, fingers crossed. If you hear from us, we made it out safe. If you don't hear back from us, then something's gone awry.
No one's listening to you.
We will when it's on YouTube.
We won't make it to YouTube.
That's true. Alright. Alright, we've made it to the bottom of the stairs on our way back up to the top of West Head, going past the searchlight and the gun turret here, emplacement here, and the ladder's just above us. We did a bit of rock climbing today as well. We're pretty tired. Lucky there was no rope, because if we had have come down the rope, I'll tell you what, we would have struggled to get back up the rope because we're pretty tight. Our legs are burning. That's the original search post lookout that we got to. And there's that ladder. So I recommend anyone coming to do this with the kids during the day. Night time's a little bit sketchy unless you have powerful torches. During the day would be spectacular. This is going to burn us all the way up.
My legs are burning
Oh no. Mine are burning as well. Alright, you want to take the camera up with you? You got your headlamp on?
So this one?
No, I'm going to use the one on my head. Turn the one on your forehead on. Grab your 2 fingers on this side. You got it? Alright. You go up first. I'll turn my torch off. And then you aim your torch down and get me. Oh yeah. Right there, I'll go all the way to the top.
Yeah, no, go all the way to the top.
Use your little D and send me on. Alright.
You got me? Can you see me?
Let's go.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Alright. Thank you very much. Alright. Turn this back on again. You want to aim yours just up there? Okay. We're going to do the long walk back up. We'll film a little bit more around the lookout there, and then it's home for a pizza. Okay, we've made it back up the stairs and we are huffing and puffing. Makes sense now why the sign does say grade hard. That's a wrap. Mission accomplished. So there's the incline rail down there. Oh, something's moving. Yep, he's up here. Nice to capture him on film. There's the sign that we first got to. West Head Lookout. What's up on there, Matt? Gloves? One glove. Michael Jackson's been here. Do you have a black glove or a white glove? You can see the lights of Palm Beach. Light her up. Go in front of me. Yeah, I don't think we can see too much. Alright, that's a wrap from West Head. This is where they were all sitting 3 or 4 years ago when they opened the new track up. Having a party over at the boathouse. Oh, look at the rail line. Wow. Look how clear it is down there.
All flat.
All flat.
Unbelievable. There's one we were just in.
Oh, the crushed one. Yeah, someone's taken a picture of it.
It's a lot more overgrown than that now.
Yeah, no, there's the rope. There we go, we can see everything up there. Tent and hutted accommodation, that's where we are at the moment. There's the tent.
The gun's on top as well.
Yeah.
As well as inside.
There's those two that were in the same one we were.
Yeah. How did he get down there? 93-year-old. He wouldn't have made it back up.
Yeah, no. People who work at West Head.
We walked in through.
Oh yeah, that's the entrance to the underground ammunition. Yeah, that's what when I read.
Magazine,
yeah, ammunition magazine. I love that picture there.
That's great. That's right down the bottom.
That's right.
Those
down
palm trees are still there.
Yeah, the palm trees are there.
There's not a skerrick of that track left down there.
I've seen a sleeper. One of the sleepers is still down there, probably from that little rail link there as well. Where's that bit there? I don't remember that.
Located between the guns, it was the rest and ammunition area for the duty detachments, not railway lines.
Okay. Adios.